Hi, you guys. It's Mrs. Truax. I am just going to make a real quick video to kind of talk a little bit about e-learning for the foreseeable future. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you had a good spring break. I hope that you had a break. I hope that you thought it was less weird than I thought. This whole thing is just baddie. But anyway, the purpose again of this short video here is just to talk to you about what you can expect from American Studies in terms of your e-learning experience. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. So if you are looking at the screen right now, which I hope you are, this is something that you're going to get every single week. And we're going to structure it so that there are some common things that will happen on certain days of the week. So this week is a little bit weird because it's kind of an introduction week. We're not really going to get into, I'm going to put my little pointer thing. We're not going to really get into any content until we get to Wednesday. So I'm going to talk about what this week is going to look like, but then I'm also going to talk a little bit about what you can expect for the foreseeable future. All right, so every single day you're going to have every single weekly agenda is going to start with an essential question. This essential question is not going to change for the rest of the school year, so it will be the same. The essential questions is for this unit is how does a nation respond in times of crisis? Now, I did not plan to also be a nation in crisis when we started talking about the wars, but it is an interesting kind of connection, I guess, to this particular unit because crisis can come in many different forms. And we have heard our leaders refer to the situation that's happening currently in our country as a war. So it's not against people, it's against a virus, but we're going to make some connections between what's going on in the present day and then what happened in the past. And we will speak a little bit more about all of the connections that we hope that you see in subsequent weeks, I suppose. Second, what you're going to see here is the question of the week. And so this is what makes e-learning a little bit different, and that is this. So each week, this is going to be the focus of what your learning is. And again, remember that this is a weird week, so we're going to get to causes and we're going to talk about the US and the war, but it's going to be real brief. And then we're going to get to more of the, maybe the more interesting questions. And then there's going to be a focus. So this is just kind of like big picture. What are you doing? So today is welcome back. You are viewing the video, hopefully. And what's good about Mondays in terms of the daily task is that we liked article of the week and we're going to continue doing article of the week, but it's not going to be article of the week anymore. It's going to be article of the Monday. So every Monday, we're going to start class with a current event. So your Mondays are going to look very similar to this each and every Monday. And then we'll do 2 days of some sort of content instruction, some English and social studies combination of content like we always do. And then there'll be something on Thursday that will lead you into the task that you will complete in order to answer the question of the week. So that brings me to your daily tasks. So each day there's going to be some expectations. And again, Mondays, I'm not sure if I'll do a Monday video every Monday. Maybe I will. I've gotten very used to talking to myself. It's not fun. I miss you guys actually. But maybe we'll start with a video overview of the week. That might be helpful. Then you'll see your article in the week. And then there's going to be the reflection. And then there's going to be a Google check-in form of some kind. You can see Tuesday and Wednesday, but more explanation for the expectations on those days will be forthcoming on Google Classroom. The next thing that you're going to see on the calendar is a way like sometimes I feel like it can be kind of confusing as to what it exactly is that you're going to be submitting on Google Classroom, particularly because Mrs. Drexler and I have been really exploring like online learning tools quite a bit. And so, like for example, on Monday, you're going to submit your journal reflection and you're going to submit the Google check-in form. But on Tuesday and Wednesday, there's nothing to submit to Google Classroom. And Thursday, there's nothing to submit to Google Classroom, but that doesn't mean you're not being assessed on something it is that you're doing. So on Tuesday, you're going to do a Google slide presentation. It's going to be a whole class presentation, which is why you don't have to submit it, because we will just open up somebody's Google presentation and take a look at what it was that you did. On Thursday, you're going to do a Padlet. So your work will be located on Padlet. And then you're going to complete a quizzes at the end of the week that will assess your understanding of the causes of World War II. And I'll get your score directly from the quizzes here. Now, you might be wondering why there's some colors on your calendar, and that is because we have to kind of structure or create a new structure for grading. And you will be assessed on the work that you do in this class for the foreseeable future. Anything highlighted in purple is completion. It's just a matter of us looking to make sure that you've done the work. I mean, we see your name. Is it done? Have you tried? Okay, cool. You get your check mark. Journals, because we're going to do article of the week every Monday, you're still going to have a journal grade. Anything that's in blue will be formative. So the quiz that you complete at the end of the week is going to be formative. Most end of the week assessments are going to be summative because there's going to be more structure in what we're asking you to do over the course of the week. And keep in mind that we're only doing really 2 days of instruction here, and this is just an introduction to conflict more generally. And then article of the week is just its own thing. The last thing that you're going to see on every single calendar, nice, I have to wait till that gray thing disappears, is where you can find us if you need support. Now, trust me, we did not decide when these Zoom meetings were. We were told when we could have meetings with students face to face. So Mrs. Drexler can do a Tuesday, Thursday, and I can do a Monday, Wednesday. She has early morning, and I'm like mid morning. So we will have Zoom meetings at 8:30 to 9 every Tuesday, and we will have Zoom meetings from 10:30 to 11 every Wednesday. If you have questions outside of those 2 time periods, you can ask via Google Hangouts. I know one of our lovely students, I think it might have been Ethan K, actually, who made a Google Hangout for our entire class. So you can always pop in and ask a question there, and Mrs. Drexler or myself will answer. So that's kind of the expectations for the week. Your calendar is going to look very similar to this every week. The only thing that's going to change is what it is that we are teaching. So as a reminder for today, you have some tasks. You should have watched this video. If you are doing that right now, you can check mark that. You're going to read the article of the week. You're going to write a reflection on the article. No need to annotate the article. That's not necessary anymore. You're just writing. And then you're going to complete the weekly check-in Google form. And then I learned something new, and that was how to insert GIFs into Google slide presentations. So I think that if you have any additional time during your day, maybe you should dance too. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you had a great spring break. Talk to you soon.